Oracle Synthesis, the Dark Night Before the Dawn 1. The Core Mandate, Metu Neter Heru Maat, the energy of the will, leadership, and self-expression is being conclusively blocked and brought to an end. This indicates a situation where your will is being thwarted, your authority is being undermined, or your ability to move forward is paralyzed. A personal goal or identity is in a state of definitive failure or closure. Nekhebet 2CHS Plus, simultaneously, the way of psychic receptivity, higher perception, and intuitive knowing is opening. While your active will is blocked, your capacity to receive subtle information, signs, and inner guidance is flowering. Synthesis, you are being forced to surrender the ego's will attempt to access intuitive intelligence. Nekhebet 2CHS Plus. The prescription is to stop pushing and start listening. The death of a personal desire is making space for a divine download. 2. The strategic process. Ching hexagram 36 right arrow 58 hexagram 36, darkening of the light meaning you are in a period of injury, persecution, or having to conceal your abilities and true nature to survive. The changing lines 2, 3, 4, 5 show the progression of this trial, being wounded but saved by a broken wing, the impossibility of open action, confronting the source of darkness, and finally discovering the hidden truth of the situation. Transforming to hexagram 58, the joy is due. By navigating this dark night of the soul with inner truth and perseverance, you emerge into a state of genuine joy, connection, and open, heartfelt expression. Synthesis, you are in the midst of a necessary, though painful, obscuration. You must endure this period of constraint and hiddenness. The key is to gather information and protect your core spirit while the storm passes. This disciplined endurance is the direct path to a future state of authentic joy and communion. 3. The psychological landscape. Tarot main answer, 9 of Swords. This is the card of anxiety, nightmares, guilt, and mental anguish. It represents the peak of the darkening of the light, the tortured mind in the middle of the night, plagued by worry and fear. Couch cards, 8 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles reversed, Hierophant reversed. The 8 of Swords confirms a feeling of being trapped, blinded, and powerless, a self-imposed prison of the mind built on fear. This is exacerbated by the Knight of Pentacles reverse lethargy, stubborn resistance to change, and a plodding lack of progress. The will to move Heru is completely stalled. The Hierophant reversed indicates a rejection of traditional guidance or dogma. The usual structures you rely on for meaning are failing you, adding to the sense of being spiritually adrift. Synthesis, your mind is in a state of intense fear and feelings of entrapment. 9 and 8 of Swords. This is fueled by stagnation. Knight Pentacles and a crisis of faith or belief. Hierophant. The mental narrative is one of hopelessness. Unified message and prescription. The oracles paint a clear picture of a profound spiritual and psychological test. The failure of your will Heru Maat is causing intense mental anxiety and a sense of entrapment. 9 and 8 of Swords. You feel stuck and spiritually lost. Knight Pentacles, Hierophant, as if you are in a dark period where you must hide your true self. Hexagram 36. The prescription is a profound pivot. You must cease all forcing. Stop trying to solve this with willpower. Instead, consciously activate the opening way of Nekhebet. Turn inward. Listen. Pay attention to dreams, intuitions, and subtle signs. The darkening is not a punishment, but a cocoon, forcing you to develop the inner sight that will eventually guide you out of the darkness and into a state of genuine joy and connection. Hexagram 58. Prescription through the 7 Hermetic laws and mantras. Mentalism. Affirm. I surrender my limited will to align with the higher intelligence now guiding me. My mind is open and receptive. Correspondence. The external powerlessness reflects an internal state. As you shift from forcing to receiving internally, the external sense of entrapment will begin to dissolve. Vibration. This is a day for Nekhebet. Chant Ong Han Ke Shang to stabilize your energy and open the psychic channels. This mantra directly addresses the Nekhebet 2CHS Plus opening. Engage in quiet, receptive practices, meditation, spending time in nature, listening to soothing music. Polarity. Transform the mental anguish of the 9 of Swords into its positive pole, conscience and moral clarity. Your anxiety is a signal that a current path is misaligned. Use it as a guide, not a tormentor. Rhythm. You are in the deepest, darkest part of the cycle. Hexagram 36. Understand that this is a phase with a definitive end that leads to joy. 58. Conserve energy and endure. Cause and effect. The cause you must plant today is the act of receptive surrender. The effect will be the receipt of intuitive guidance that will show you the way forward. Gender. Balance the receptive work of Nekhebet feminine with the eventual, joyful expression of the joy is Hexagram 58. After listening and receiving, be prepared to express the insights that come with an open heart. Your mantra for the day is On Han Ke Sheng. Let it calm your mind, open your intuition, and guide you through the darkness. The dawn of joy is assured.